There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're ready now for the anthems. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
So that's got things underway. Some good work on the right flank here.
That was lovely, that.
Not the most convincing of passes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
David engages and forces him off the ball. Buchanan gets a good foot in there. Johnston. De Fougerolles. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Foster. And here's the chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. Sitole. Driving on and making good progress. Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Canada have the chance to go the other way. David.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now, what about a counter-attack? Goes for the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Johnston. And it's Buchanan. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
He's found a way through. Looking for the far post. A header! And again! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Buchanan. Now it's David. He's shifting through the gears here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found some space. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
De Fougerolles. Still goalless. David touches it back. Driving forward. Sitole. Oh, they can break here. Heading backwards.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's neat. Eustachio. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving on and making good progress. Steaming on goalwards. Shoots! Goal! And South Africa take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement's so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
David, always goal side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's in on goal. Laya. South Africa have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Good running, strong and purposeful. Eustáquio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Driving on and making good progress. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Driving forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Foster really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He'll try from distance! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's being shifted off it. Now he's off and running. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sitole knocks it out wide, and that's a really buccaneering run he's making. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Buchanan. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He is through here. The ball's towering header. And it's in. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 36 minutes is number 11.
Canada cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Foster. South Africa heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cornelius. Well, there's the clearance. No, that's been intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Stood up well. David! What a save! Terrific reactions!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just eases him off the ball. Buchanan. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's David.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Eustáquio.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good ball, good take. Eustáquio. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shooting chance! Now it's David. And he skips past his man. That's good running with the ball. And the shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. South Africa are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
South Africa are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Gets us going once more. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Closing in on goal. That's good. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Driving on and making good progress. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. South Africa are looking to break at pace. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were out.
He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Layea. Buchanan. Driving forward. David.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foster. And they can counter here. Cornelius. Now Eustachio. Canada have got it back and they'll have another go. Foster. Is there any support? He might not. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
So, third corner of the game. Definitely not one of his best. Kone. Now it's David. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It's a good run down the right. Lovely bit of skill. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 9.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chance here to counter. Foster looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to...
Can he finish? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's got away. Elects to cross. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Buchanan. Strong running down that left flank. Kone. That's a sharp pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. David. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, can he get onto this? It's just beyond his reach. It's a searching pass. What a throw in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kone did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eustachio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's really well cleared. Kone. Eustachio.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Foster. Showing good feet. Foster. Great chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good running, strong and purposeful. Davis. Kone. Oh, this looks sharp. Foot in. That's good running with the ball. In towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Great vision. David! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
De Fougerolles cuts it out. Kone. Johnston. Now it's Buchanan. Great defending, strong and determined.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's a sharp little ball here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Driving on and making good progress. And he's whipped it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Canada have opted to make another change here. Larin coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Substitution in progress.
Kone. Now it's Larin. So what can they make of this? Driving forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Throw in. And that is headed for the middle. And a header! It's loose now and they want to get it. And he's following up! Loose ball. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Davis. He's gone forward. Oh, strongly challenged there. Foster, given the lift of his goal. Buchanan. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. Good play, no margin for error there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Buchanan wants to run onto this.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. Well, he's hit it. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begg. Foster! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kone. That pass isn't the best. And he's in on goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Threads one in. Buchanan just eases him off the ball. South Africa are looking to break at pace. Cornelius. And it's Kone. Nicked it back promptly. Good ball, good take. Buchanan. Foster. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Chance for a shot! Oh, off the bar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
De Fougerolles. Johnston. Now Kone. And it's Buchanan. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
That has ended up in no man's land. Can he spark a counter here? Driving through the middle. Cornelius did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Can he finish? Oh, and again! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
South Africa definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And he's forced to go back. South Africa are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's David. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's made its way to him. South Africa have a free kick. Sitole. Closing in on goal. A lot of space. And the finish! Goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
After 14 minutes is number 23.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Knocks it out wide. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that should get the job done. Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way. de Fougerolles.
Canada definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Foster actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
South Africa with the corner. They're first. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. David. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a very... Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Kone. Now it's David. This looks promising. He's had it taken off him. Now Kone. Played into space. Buchanan. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great vision. He's having a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, he's taken it. Oh, that's a fine intercept. And he shoots! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Buchanan. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Johnston. And Buchanan. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Now it's David, and he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Johnston. Kone. And it's Buchanan. Oh, that's well spotted. And the counter is on. David. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Good running, strong and purposeful. Eustachio stood up well to him there.
South Africa can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Cornelius. He's in a great position here. Layea. That's really well cleared. And Buchanan. Foster.
Foster really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
And that has put paid to that. Layea, quality ball. And claimed it back swiftly. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Buchanan. Gets a good foot in there. Foot in. Now it's David. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Johnston. And it's Buchanan. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's David. Looking for options for movement. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's David. Very nicely done. There's the shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
South Africa just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.